Hey guys, today we're back with a firearms review. And today on the channel we'll be reviewing the Kimber 2K11 Target OI. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be reviewing the Kimber 2K11 Target OI. This is Kimber's newest pistol out on the market. It is a 2011 style pistol. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at each side of it. This is the Target model, so it does have the slide cutouts, the Coyote PVD finish, the beveled barrel on it. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful gun overall, and I'm very interested in shooting it. This model also comes with a Trijicon SRO mounted on it from factory with a 2.5 MOA, so that's nice to see. So, starting on a few different things on this gun, once again, it is the Kimber PVD Coyote texture finish. Very good looking gun, beautiful looking gun actually. I love the looks of it. Very, very nice slide. This feels great in the hands. You have a fiber optic front sight. You have no rear sight whenever you do have the optic mounted, but it does come with a rear sight from factory if you want to take the optic off. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but you do have the slide cuts on it. That is also windowed. Very nice, very deep slide serrations on it, so you can rack it very easily. You have a bevel barrel as well, and you have the toolless guide rod, so taking this thing apart is a breeze. Sorry we can't do it on YouTube. You have a full Picatinny rail with them cutouts on it. Once again, looks great on it. Switching over to this side, you have a normal slide release, slide catch. Once again, more serrations here in the back, and the SRO footprint or RMR footprint. SRO does hang over the breech a little bit, which is kind of a no-no. I don't know why they mounted this up from factory with the SR on it, just because. I mean, I understand it's a Target model, but you all know that anytime that hood hangs over that barrel any bit, it is prone to have some type of malfunctions. We've shot it a little bit today already, haven't had no malfunctions yet, so let's hold our breath and hopefully everything goes pretty good with it. That being said, I do wish that they included a plate that had rear backup iron sights. I'm the type of guy that it doesn't matter if I'm shooting a target sight or not, I want backup iron sights. That's just me. Some of y'all might not be bothered by that, but it did bother me, so it is what it is. You also have ambidextrous safeties on it. Once again, both sides very positive, very good safety as well. You have a beaver tail safety. It is not pins, just like a normal 2011. You have a skeletalized flat face trigger. Very good triggering as well. They said on the actual box, 3.5 to 4.5 trigger pull. This right here feels to me like it's more around that 4 pounds, so pretty good trigger, very good reset. Let's check that out real quick. Once again, and pow, no take up, very crisp trigger. Pow. Kimber's done a great job with that trigger too, guys, let me tell you. The grip on it is aluminum, frame on it is stainless steel, slide on it is stainless. So very decently weighted gun, good weighted gun, and I like it. So let's go ahead and take our few shots with it. All right, shoots pretty good. You also have a custom mag well on the bottom of them, making them reloads very quickly, inserting them and getting them out. That first round, or the first mags we shot was with 115 grain. This right here will be with 147 grains. So let's see if that that recoil impulse is any bit different. Feels pretty good. We'll say it is a little bit more snappy with them 147 grains. This right here is going to be mixed 147 grain and 115. Feels pretty good, guys. I'll say she's a running son of a gun. That's about all there is to say. Once again, though, you do have that that custom mag well on it for them quick mag changes. It will still take the normal 2011 mag, even with that mag well on it, so that's good to see. But guys, this gun feels really great in the hand. Let's go ahead and reload our mags, and let's take it back out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do a reliability check with this. So what we have here, if I'm not mistaken, we got 2 rounds of Remington hollow point, then 2 rounds of Federal not HST, but Federal Hydroshock, 2 rounds of Federal HST, 2 rounds of critical duty Hornady and 2 rounds of critical defense Hornady. This will check and see if everything will run reliably with the Kimber 2K11. I'll tell you one thing. That's I carry HST for my department. You can tell when we got to them because that thing started flipping up. They're powerful little things, but you can see it ran every one of them reliable. Let's go ahead and throw some more 147 grain downrange with the 2K11. All right. Now we got some 115 grain. Also, really quickly though, before we load this one up, something I'm wanting to show you all. Something I'm seeing right off the bat. Remember how earlier in the video we talked about that cowl being over top the ejection port? I can see where it's hitting the window just a little bit. We'll try and see if we can get it into camera here. You can see them, they're not scrapes or nothing per se, but you can see where that front window's getting a little bit dirty. One thing I don't understand is that if Kimber was not going to put a rear sight on this, we should have moved this back to how kind of the new staccato is. That's something that can be fixed as easy as putting a new plate on here to where they can move it back. But I will say though, that's something that they need to consider with this gun is that front cowl does not need to be over that ejection port, because number one, it dirties the optic up a lot quicker. Number two, it can cause failures. So we've got approximately right now 500 rounds downrange with this Kimber 2K11. We've not seen a single malfunction one, but at the same time, that's something that they need to take into consideration. Let's go ahead and fire our last mag through the gun. Once again, 115 grain Remington. Well, she shoots like a dream. I can easily tell you all that. Final thoughts. So, if y'all compare any polymer pistol, most of the time your comparison is to the Glock 17, Glock 19, because that's just what everybody compares their stuff to, because in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, Glock is the best polymer pistol. So in 2K11s, or 2011s, not double stack 1911s, whatever you want to call them, what do we compare them to? Most of the time, people compare them to the Staccato P. So this one right here at the, this is at the $3,000 mark because it does have the Trijicon RMR. If you get the one that's the same DLC, same cuts in the frame and all that, or the slide and all that other stuff, you're looking at $2,500. That's MSRP. I'm not sure what they're looking at for street price yet, but everything I've seen on Gunbroker and everything like that, they're still about around $2,500 Ritas. The stuff you get at at Applebee's. We have to say it now because YouTube's being specific on us, but either way, or Pacific like the ocean, whichever way you want to put it. But anyway, this gun here at $2,500, because let's just take off Trijicon RMR, that way we can be simple with this. You're looking at about around the same price as a DLC'd Staccato with a threaded barrel, or a Staccato with the X-Series grill, or X-Series slide cuts and all that. So pretty much a Staccato P with the X-Series slide cuts and a DLC non-threaded barrel. So, in my opinion, this gun right here is a very nice pistol. It's smooth as silk, there ain't no question about it. I mean, you can rack it one finger and everything like that. Very great slide build to it, very great feel to it. That dimple barrel looks great with it. The toolless takedown, nice with it. The aluminum grip is something else though. Most time whenever you get aluminum grip on a 2011, you're going to pay a little bit more for it, and that's something that Staccato doesn't have. I like metal grips only if they're steel. The reason I say that for is because polymer, whenever you're shooting a 2011, that polymer or a polymer pistol like a Glock, that polymer will take some of that recoil out of the gun because it soaks it up into the polymer and it bends a little bit scientific, but whenever you're shooting a 2011 and you're looking at whatever else and you're actually shooting it, that aluminum's not taking any of that hit, so you're going to have more recoil feel with aluminum grip versus a actual steel grip or a polymer grip. So in my opinion, I'd have liked to have seen them went with a polymer grip or a steel grip, either one. I just don't like aluminum grips, and I mean, I even said that from that Nighthawk video, and that's a $6,000, $7,000 pistol. So that's my opinion on it anyway. The safeties, like I said, are very good. That left-hand safety, though, it can be worked on a little bit. I know that most people don't really use left-hand safety unless they're left-handed. It doesn't bother me, though, because I'm right-handed, so it is what it is. But That being said, guys, for $2,500, I think this is a really good deal on a pistol. Is it a steal? No, but is it a good deal on it? I think so, because once again, we ran hollow points through it today, 147s, 124s, 115s, and we got a little bit over 500 rounds downrange with it. We've not had a single hiccup one. The only thing I will say, though, is that Kimber does need to change that hood on it to where that sight's going to either be back and irons in front, or have irons somewhere on it, because I do like irons. You might not like them, but I do. So that needs to be changed. That optic needs to come back, especially for it being an SRO. Now, if you're running an RMR, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because it's just straight up and down. But now the RMR HD is going to hang over it as well, so that's something else to consider with it. But overall, though, guys, I think Kimber has done a great job on their first jump into the pool on the 2011 market. And I think this is one that's going to be staying. I think it's going to be one of Kimber's best sellers, in my opinion, because, as you all know, Kimber has now moved out of... they're now in Troy, Alabama. Sorry, I forgot. I knew it was somewhere in the South, but I wasn't for certain if it was Alabama. But now they've moved to Troy, Alabama, and their build quality is back to where it used to be whenever it was being built out west. So I know that a lot of people say, well, you know, Kimbers are good to work on for their, you know, good to work on failures with because they're not reliable. You know, everybody can agree that some companies go through a hard time in their industry, but now I will say that every single Kimber I have received since they've been in Troy, Alabama, has been a very great pistol. I have had some Yonkers, New York Kimbers that wasn't worth the money and lead to blow his brains out, but at the same time, man, these new Kimber pistols, they're really something to look at, and I really do like the way that this one looks, especially with that angled Picatinny rail. Has got the cuts in it, just looks mean, guys. And that DLC on it, I mean, there's not a better looking pistol right now on the market whenever it comes to that DLC. I'm not much on DLC, and if I like it, that should mean something to you all, because I really do like it. It's got that polished flats, and then the top over here, it's just a matte DLC. They've just done a really good job on this pistol, and I think for $2,500 Ritas, I think that you're getting a steal with this pistol, or not a steal, but a good deal. It's not a great deal or anything like that, but for $2,500, I think that you will be happy with it, because I know I am. I'm happy with this pistol, and if I had to go out and buy it myself for $2,500, I'd say, yeah, you know what, it's worth it. So, guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. Once again, thank you to Kimber for sending us out to review for you all. If you have any questions or comments on the 2K11 from Kimber, please leave in the comment section below to get back to you as soon as possible. But once again, guys, appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.